Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming. Coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And, of course, Keldon Johnson. We'll be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. And that one drops for him.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Now Caldwell Pope. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Bates. Randall on the screen. Lets it go. Bates misses.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. And here's Jokic. On the wing, Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, we hear the term point forward a lot. Clark, is it fair to call Nikola Jokic a point center?
I don't have any issues with it, B.A. I mean, he facilitates as a big guy with the ball in his hands like a guard at times. So point center works, but he's more than that. He's your 2-time MVP is what he is.
Pass to Wesley. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Now Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. First free throw is good. Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, B.A., they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Here's Wesley. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Bates. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jokic the screen. Pass to Porter. 17-foot shot on the way. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Here's Bates. A deep three. Second chance shot. Puts up a deep three. Denver grabs the miss. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
So it's Washington now. They trail by 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From 9 feet out. And again, Washington, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Cuts off the pass.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
So it's Washington now. 6-point game. Pass to Bates. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Porter with it. And no good. Shoots from 14. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets on offense. 3-point lead. Here's Gordon. Here he goes. And Gordon with the big finish.
What a drive to the hoop from Gordon. I mean, he only needs a step or two to take off for those throwdowns.
Pass to Bates. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Murray from outside. And it's Bagley with the rebound. With the drive. Here's Wesley. And another miss by Washington. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Yep, count it. Jokic has got 7.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Washington calls timeout. Washington trailing. And here's Highland. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Johnson with it. Driving to the basket.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that one.
bad intentions. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Now a timeout called by Denver. Denver in the lead. Here's Carter. Over Johnson. They get it back. Pass to Najee. And he jams it home with authority.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Banked it in off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Dunn outside. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Washington. Trailing by 5. Vanderbilt, no good. And here's Denver. Well, the value of Jared Vanderbilt as a strong wing defender is pretty undeniable, Clark.
You cannot win consistently without players like Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, you need a shutdown defender that has versatility. And it's a skill that he takes a lot of pride in. He's worked at. He brings a lot to the table at that end of the floor.
Here's Highland. Here's Hartenstein. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Strother. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother, covered by Johnson. Here's Strother. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Denver converting.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Highland. 7-point differential. Pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Here's Strawther. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the basket by Highland.
That's really a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
Here's Strawther. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around, and everybody benefits. And, Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's Randall with the jam.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Pass to Brown. Here's Strawther. The 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
To the right side. Here's Najee. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's Randall with the jam.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Back to Dunn. Wolf Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Outside Bagley. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Denver. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you know, right there in that instance, you could see where Murray was able to take advantage of his size in that situation.
All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in all-star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos to be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
He gets it in there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Gordon outside. And there's the drive. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon is a guy who is going to take advantage of these drives to the basket. Just feast on them. He's got a killer mindset.
Out to the right wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. An open look for Porter. And again, it's Denver converting.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Murray's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Wizards. It's a 14-point game. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Here's Jokic. The rebound by the Wizards. Johnson with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Wesley. The kick out to Johnson. Offline with a 3. Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Pass to Wesley. They need this. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Now Murray. Here's Jokic. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 9 points.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Pass to Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Contavious Caldwell Pope. Now a timeout called by Denver.
First team foul. At the line for Washington. 2 shots. Timeout on the floor. Denver timeout. We're tossing on t-shirts and looking for the craziest fans. Let's hear ya. As your Wizards Ranger. Let me hear ya.
Shoot 2.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. And so he hits both. So far, so good for Denver. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Johnson. The shot by Brown, no good. Here's Highland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It goes on Chris Dunn.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Highland nails both of them.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's Watson. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Watson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Carter, good.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Left side Highland. To the inside. Here's Wesley. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Brown. 1:27 left in the second. Here's Watson. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Highland. To the middle. It's stolen by Dunn. In transition, here they come. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A minute 6 left in the first half of this one. Here's Johnson.
Nuggets foul. Chris Dunn. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington.
That free throw no good.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And 1:01 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Najee. Here's Brown. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Done. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. And they get it back. Hey, shot's good. So far, so good for Denver. 22 was their biggest lead. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. They are square in the middle of a 7-game road tour. On the attack, Carter. And stolen by Hayes.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Fourth team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Wizards.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Denver
With the score.
feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Wesley. Pass to Bates. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now here's Porter. Checked by Randall. Porter's shot is off.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And here they come. Gordon can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bates. Pass to Wesley. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. The shot no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Randall outside. And too long on the shot. And here's Denver. They lead by 14. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in the game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Wizards.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Here's Wesley. Down low. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And then Porter with the dunk.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
For 3, Randall. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Screen by Gordon. Caldwell-Pope with a drive. And he banks in the layup. Caldwell-Pope's got 8.
Nice job adjusting his body on the drive as he gets hit. All the credit belongs to Caldwell-Pope there.
Drive again. Pass to Wesley. Here's Bates. Here's Bagley. And here's Randall. 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
A difficult situation for Washington. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Over to the wing. Here's Bates. Shot from the low post is good. Bates has got his 3rd basket of the night. And here's Denver. Murray scanning the floor. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Denver with another.
Boy, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find it.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Bates. And the three off target.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Caldwell Pope with it. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen. And a fast break now for the Wizards. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Murray. Gordon, left side. They kick it out to Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Timeout called, the Wizards. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Let's give him a big hand for that Judge Rapid performance.
Here's Washington now. They trail by 18. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Outside Johnson. Pass to Vanderbilt. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Now here's Dunn. No points so far. Pass to Carter. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
And he makes it.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Done with it. Highland covering. Buries it from 3. Carter's got 8.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
Now here's Highland. He has 6. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Najee. And here's Denver. They're on a 13-5 run.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Highland. Drills it from deep. He's got 9.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Dunn. 3-pointer.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Najee in the post. And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:57 left to play in the third. Here's Watson. There's the block. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Johnson for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. 22 was their biggest lead. Now Dunn. Still without a bucket. Outside Carter. There's the three. That shot off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Here's Strother. Drops in the three. Strother's got 11.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Jokic. The shake. And the dunk by Jokic. And that's a double-double for him now.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Nice move. Blocked.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Watson with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Gets stolen by Johnson. 3 seconds left. Here's Highland. Deflected. And so it's the Denver Nuggets continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Jackson. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Washington with the ball. Pass to Bates. Fires from deep. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Denver.
Number 14. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
It's picked off.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Out left to the wing. For 3, Randall. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Watson. There's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Bagley sets a screen. Randall outside. Here's Wesley. Pass to Bagley. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And he's now got the double-double.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
To the wing, right side. Here's Watson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
My bad. Give me 1 second, bro.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Denver. Watson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So it's Washington now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Jackson outside. Going inside. Pass to Watson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Watson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. Now, his best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Oh, you look at the size of the contracts now. Clark, you wish you could still lace them up?
Hey, it's all relative, B.A. Guys that played way before me probably felt the same way about the money we were making in the mid-'80s, so it's relative. But it is quite astronomical. But it is a function of TV contract revenue and also merchandising and other income from ticket sales and the like, and that number is humongous, and the players deserve a significant portion of that, and that's why the math, as crazy as it looks, still works.
Now here's Murray. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Converting through contact, Porter Jr. showing you how relentless he can be on offense.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Randall, right side. Pass to Bates. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Rejected by Jokic.
Jokic bringing it at the defensive end. Love seeing him get busy at that end of the floor.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Randall on the screen. To the paint. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Murray with it. Pass to Porter. The three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Pass to Bates to halt the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Porter gets the bucket.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outside Bagley. The drive by Randall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Third team foul.
He has his momentum going forward. When Randall's playing downhill, it's really a foul waiting to happen.
So both teams making some changes here. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Give it up one more time for your Wizards dancer. It's time to make some noise.
Now here's Dunn. Outside Carter. To the middle. Here's Najee. And he dunks it down.
The assist.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Highland. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge. And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
You know, even when you've got a little margin for error, you hate to see this miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Pass to Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Dunn.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Here's Watson. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Carter. Back to Dunn. Outside Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now Highland. Outside Johnson. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Carter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Carter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown on the take. takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Nikola Jokic.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
And that one falls for Carter. And so Carter nails them both. 46 seconds left to the 4th. And Highland, here we go. Up top, Johnson. The rebound by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Dunn outside. Right wing. Pass to Najee. And yep, it's good.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
The defender simply couldn't keep up with his speed, so he cruised on in for the layup. That's such a beautiful move.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up.
So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you will have to face the truth.